30 years ago, Super Mario Bros. Was released in theaters, to which many consider it one of the worst movies of all time. Its poor reception and poor performance in the box office led to many people believing that this is what caused Nintendo to be overprotective of their intellectual properties from outside projects. However, while developing with Universal to create attractions that eventually became Super Nintendo World, it was announced that another Mario movie is in development, this time animated by Illumination, the studio responsible for movies such as Despicable Me, The Secret Life of Pets, and Sing. The last few years, we have seen game-based movies getting a positive reception both critically and financially, with films such as Detective Pikachu and the two Sonic the Hedgehog films. After seeing this film, I can tell you that the movie is a love letter to the Mario franchise, despite getting a little too fast. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications as I give my spoiler-free review on the Super Mario Bros. Movie. So the film is about two brothers from Brooklyn, Mario and Luigi, who were doing a plumbing job when suddenly they are sucked into a warp pipe where they get separated. Mario ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom and looks to find his brother, while at the same time an army led by Bowser is looking to take over the Mushroom Kingdom with the superstar in his possession. The plot is as basic as it could get. Then again, you could say the same thing about the games the film is based on. It adds more to the brotherhood between Mario and Luigi, as Mario wants to be accepted by people around him, while Luigi wants to do everything in his power to help his brother, and we see that during their time in Brooklyn. So now, let's go ahead and address the voice acting in the film. The marketing may have raised concern on how the performance of the characters will be, specifically Chris Pratt's portrayal of Mario. I could tell as I was watching the film, at first I wasn't used to his voice, but as the film progressed, it grew on me as someone who was born in New York. I'm sure his attempt at a Brooklyn accent may upset a couple of Brooklynites. Charles Martinet, the man who has been the voice of Mario for over 3 decades, is in the film, and it will be noticeable of the characters he voices. Charlie Day as Luigi nails the shyness and scaredy-cat tone that Luigi is known for. The chemistry between Pratt and Day gave me vibes from the Lego Movie, in which both men voiced characters in it. Whoever thought of the idea of having Jack Black cast as Bowser knew what they were doing, as he essentially carried this film with his performance. And yes, there is a ballad or two that gave me some Tenacious D vibes. The visuals in this film, from the Mushroom Kingdom to Bowser's Lair, is incredible. You wouldn't think Illumination was responsible with these visuals considering their past films. The settings in this movie look gorgeous, especially with several worlds from games like Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Odyssey, and this is what we pictured playing these levels back in 1996. Even on Rainbow Road, it is like a credible version of Mario Kart, from carts being blown up to the dreaded blue shell making an impact. It was really awesome seeing the characters realistically interact with emotions, and it makes me wish we can get that in the next Mario Kart installment. Earlier I mentioned Jack Black's musical performance. It doesn't distract from the fact that this film's score is incredible. Composer Brian Tyler created an incredible score for this film while mixing in Koji Kondo's iconic melodies that could be easily recognizable and fits the tone and mood of the scene that's playing out. Of course, there are loads of Easter eggs and references that are sprinkled all around this film, and this is one of those films where you may have to see it a couple of times to spot all of them. Now, one of the main issues I had with this film was that going into this, I felt that Illumination and Nintendo were trying to put everything in this film, and the film felt a bit too fast to where it was tough to process what just happened. Ideally, if the film wasn't 92 minutes long, it would have had better pacing. The film also had some licensed songs that I feel frankly weren't that necessary. Unfortunately, this is one of those films that will join the "if you've seen the trailers, you've seen the movie" club, but that should not turn you away from seeing this film. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is a love letter to anybody who ever picked up a controller and played through Mario's adventures from the arcade to the Switch. With its breathtaking visuals, stellar animation, and incredible music, it is a film that can be enjoyed by everyone. Much like the Sonic movies, it may not win any awards, but it was enough for me to be completely satisfied and excited to see what the future brings from Mario on the big screen. So with that being said, the Super Mario Bros. Movie gets an 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Thank you for watching and take care. Peace out.